between Florida Memorial University and your Florida College Falcons. If you are able and willing, please stand for the prayer and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Let's go to our God in prayer. Our Heavenly Father, what an honor it is to call you our Father. We thank you so much for this opportunity to play the game of basketball, to showcase our abilities and our work throughout the year that we've done to be great teams. We thank you for this opportunity to be here tonight as the safe travels. Be with us to return home safely at the end of this night. Be with us to have injury-free game tonight and play hard. In Jesus' name we pray.
Starting for the visiting team, Florida Memorial University. Number 2, Jason Ganson. Number 10, Mohamed Diallo. Number 11, Lucy Cole. Number 12, Terry Hamilton. And number 25, Latavius Hedges. The Lions are head coached by Dewanna Thomas, assisted by Josh Mendoza and Brandon Williams. And now, starting for your Florida College Falcons. A 5'10" junior guard for Phoenix, Arizona, number 0, LJ Guinness. A 6'6" senior forward from Framingham, Massachusetts, number 1, Nate Duda. A 6'4" junior guard from Palatka, Florida, number 3, Malik Buford. A 6'7" junior forward from Sedalia, Colorado, number 5, Keegan Phillips. And a 6'5" senior guard from Castle Rock, Colorado, number 13, Chase Henninger. The Falcons are head coached by Jesse McCray, assisted by Robert Graham, Matt Simpson, Austin Paramore, Scott Sloan, and Wilson Whitney.
Welcome back to Tuesday Night Basketball. It's 7 p.m. here in Conn Gymnasium as Florida College takes on Florida Memorial here in Conn in Temple Terrace, Florida. I'm Aiden Bassett bringing you live coverage for tonight's game. Starting us off for Florida College, Larion Guinness is joined by Nate Duda, Malik Buford, Keegan Phillips, and Chase Hettinger getting the starting spot today. On the other side of Florida Memorial, number 2, Jason Danso, number 10, Mohamed Diallo, number 11, Winston Cole, number 12 is Taryn Hamilton, and rounding out the squad is number 25, Latavius Mitchell. Florida College hot on a 3-game win streak off of a clutch win on Saturday afternoon against Southeastern University, where they came from behind in the last 30 or 40 seconds of the game to win by 4. And now they will see if they can continue their hot streak against Florida Memorial here tonight. They win the tip, and it will be LJ Guinness who kicks it off here for the Falcons. Duda looks down low. It ends up in the hands of Phillips. Guinness goes outside with it, finds Duda. Duda goes across. Phillip pumps fakes. It's outside. Buford Can't make it happen, but Duda saves it, gets it outside. Guinness pump fakes, pulls up outside. All the way around to Duda. Just out for the tray, and it's no good. Phillips is not going to be able to get his hands on that one, and it will be Florida Memorial's first possession of the game. Hamilton works it around to Danso, who holds it up top, finds Mitchell. Mitchell gets it down low, tossed up and in for the 2. It's Mohamed Diallo getting the first 2 of the game, and he'll have a chance to make it a 3-point play as he is sent to the line on the foul from Nate Duda. Florida College is 8-13 so far this year, but on the comeback trail, they were 5-13 just a few games ago, and now are on a 3-game win streak as Diallo makes that a 3-point play. And it's Guinness who will bring it back in. Florida College is 2-1 in conference play. They have not had a whole lot of opportunities to play within their conference. That will come later in the year as we start winding down the second half of their season here. Phillips looking for somebody, finds Guinness. Guinness pump fakes. Might have been a travel, but no call. Buford left open. Just leaves it long. Phillips able to find Guinness. Shot clock is reset. That's Guinness going down with it. Guinness finds Duda. Duda puts it in for the 2. It was a little bit hairy for a second, but he was able to grab it. That one pulled up quickly and drained. Taryn Hamilton putting in the first 3 of the game. That gives them a 4-point lead over the Falcons in just the first 2 minutes. Nate Duda with a standout performance. He was actually named the Continental Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Week last week after his performance against Southeastern. Went 5 for 7 from outside the line with 27 points. By far the standout offensive performance of the year from this Falcons team. That one, Hettinger brings all the way down. Works it around. That one laid up and in. Keegan Phillips getting athletic to get down low in the paint, and he puts it away for the 2. That one pulled up again quickly. No good, and Duda isn't going to be able to hold on. He bobbled it for a second, and it ended up in the hands of Florida Memorial. Foul called. Chase Hettinger going to be charged with the foul on Winston Cole down low. Is not going to be a shooting foul. Florida Memorial will hold on to it. Latavius Mitchell tries to get open. Ends up in the hands of Diallo instead. They go to Winston Cole. Swinging it around once again, pulling up, and that one's good. Taryn Hamilton getting fed quite a bit already, and it's paying off. They lead by 5. 4-on-1 in the backfield. That one's tipped away. Buford tossed it up to Keegan Phillips, which was actually the turning point play in the Southeastern game last week when Phillips made an alley-oop dunk behind his head to make it a tie game. And a quick steal from the man who holds it now, LJ Guinness, put them up. That one up, no good by Buford. Bouncing off the right side of the rim. Mitchell looks to answer, goes down, and he's blocked hard. Phillips getting in the way, didn't even jump. And now Buford going to look to answer. He's going to have to go back out. Frustrated. Hettinger drains it for 3 to answer. Falcons quickly back within 2. And it's Winston Cole who will bring it down and settle it for FMU. Jason Danzo holding it outside. Diallo down low, finds Mitchell, and Mitchell puts it in for the 2. That's his first 2 of the game. A brief stoppage before Duda will inbound it to Buford. And now right back to Duda, who will bring it down. Looks to find Guinness. Doesn't find a great look, but Guinness does sneak out. Buford finds Guinness. Guinness really looks to get down low. He does not like to shoot from outside very much. That one from Duda pulled up and just short. It looked dead on, but was just left short and bounced out. And now it's Danzo who dumps it across, makes its way around, and that's Winston Cole who goes up. Can't make it happen. Hettinger, the one who hits it out last, and Florida Memorial will recover. Unfortunate turnover for the Falcons. FMU still holding on to a 4-point lead. Diallo kicks it to Danzo. Danzo gets it down low. Pulled up twice, still no good. Buford hits that one out off the shot from Winston Cole, and off of Taryn Hamilton, who is then able to put it away. That one tossed up and in. It's Taryn Hamilton. He'll sink it for two. FMU leads by 6. The score 13-7. Not even 5 minutes expended in the first half so far. Guinness struggling to get down low a little bit in this game. He, as I mentioned, he does not like to shoot from outside. He is a good three-point shooter, but just has not found a rhythm yet this year and has been so good down low that he's taking every opportunity he can get to find the paint. And right now he is struggling to do so. That one's stolen away. Duda gonna get in there, try to get the shot off. Did not hit the rim. Catches just the net. Shot clock violation gives FMU the ball. Right now, FMU playing strong defense, especially down low, and not letting Guinness get down low has made things tough for the Falcons. It's forced them to shoot outside. Right now, they're only 1 of 5 from their attempts outside the line. And FMU 2 for 3 currently. Both of those courtesy of Taryn Hamilton, who has 8. That one completely airballed. It's going to be white ball. Latavius Mitchell tries to kick it off of Phillips and is unable to do so. Ends up landing by Phillips' feet, but doesn't touch him. That one dumped to Duda. Duda's going to shove it outside. Hettinger tosses to Guinness. Guinness unable to put it away. A good setup for a play that just could not quite finish. Better development than we've seen. That one stolen away. Keegan Phillips steps in the way. Foul called, and rightfully so, as Winston Cole steps in front of Guinness on his way. Looks like we're going to have Isaiah Shirley checking in now for the Falcons. In place of Nate Duda. Actually, it looks like they'll pull Hettinger instead. Duda inbounds it for Florida College. All the way outside, Shirley left open. Cold off the bench, unable to make it go. Still trailing by 6 is the Falcons. Now FMU goes down with it, and Duda cannot get in the way of the 2 from Jason Danso, and now they have an 8-point lead. Playing the full court press right now pretty early on. Lots of pressure being put on in the backfield, and that's giving the Falcons some trouble. They're having an issue getting the ball down to their end. There, Guinness tries to get down and puts it off the side of the backboard. Just didn't have a clean look. He lets him by. Guinness tosses it out to Shirley, saves it. Blocking foul called. What a great job from Shirley to hold on to that ball and fall over instead of running through Calvin Payton, number 4 for FMU, and drawing the foul instead of a travel call. Falcons need to kick things into gear offensively. Right now they're only 25% from the field. FMU shooting 50% from the field on the same amount of attempts. They've each got 12 shots at the basket from the field so far tonight. Shirley left open, and he'll put that one in for a clean two. Shirley breaking out a little bit the past couple of games. He struggled at the beginning of the season. Looked hot in warm-ups in the offseason, coming in fresh, a new face to this Florida College team, and now is starting to find a groove and putting in another much-needed 2 for the Falcons, and now they trail by 6. FMU looking to answer. That one's stolen away, and Shirley is the one who ends up down low with it once again. Same play. Shirley gets them back within 4. He's got 4 already in just his first couple of minutes on the court. It's Calvin Payton tossing it over to Cameron Noel. Danso holds it, pump fakes. It's Payton. Tossing it down low, stolen away by Duda. That one tossed in. Phillips answers quickly. A huge cherry pick from Phillips to notice the defense of FMU was not back, and that quickly is 6 unanswered points that the Falcons have put up on Florida Memorial. The play developed, unfortunately for FMU, in such a poor way on the pass to Felix Uediele down low. Struggling to hold on to it, was stolen away and tossed down to Phillips, who noticed FMU's defense lacking. And that's the problem that you'll see with that full court press this early in the game from FMU. It was working for such a long stretch there. For 4 or 5 minutes, the Falcons could not get the ball to their own end. And then suddenly, Isaiah Shirley comes in and gets through the defense a couple of times, and the Falcons turn the tide. They're back within 2 on Florida Memorial. Right now, it's Keegan Phillips and Isaiah Shirley, each with 4. Chase Hettinger with 3, his 1 3-point attempt he has made. Chase Hettinger shot 100% in the first half of their last game against Southeastern. He went 4 for 4 in the first half from outside the 3-point line. 6 for 6 from the field. And also shot 100% from the free throw line. This is Payton dishing it to Noel. Uediele. It's off. Keegan Phillips. Phillips holds it down low. Sterling Washington. No look pass to Isaiah Shirley. Shirley goes up. Off of Shirley, no foul called. Turned over to Florida Memorial once again. Right now, what's killing FMU from being a whole lot further ahead from this Falcons team right now is turnovers. They've got 5 already, and the Falcons have scored 6, and there is another one. That one, Duda is going to have to wrestle back into his hands. Outside, Phillips for 3, drains it for 3. Keegan Phillips putting the Falcons up by 1. Outside, Duda almost gets another steal. That would have been 7 turnovers already. A complete air ball for FMU. That one tossed out to Duda. Another steal. Buford, Phillips, and in for 2. Falcons lead by 3, putting pressure on. 11 unanswered points the Falcons have put up in the past 5 minutes. And FMU is going to try to stop the bleeding, and they do so. Latavius Mitchell goes up and slams one down. He's got 4 now on the day with 3 rebounds for FMU. Falcons look to answer. Duda outside. It's Phillips left open once again, just leaves it long. Unable to put it in off the right side of the rim and out, and it's Mitchell who will return it. Noel. Behind the head pass. Mohamed Diallo puts one in to give FMU a 1-point lead once again. What a clean play. Cameron Noel dumped it to Calvin Payton, and Payton will get the assist as Diallo slams it down over the head. Duda going in, foul called, and rightfully so. Duda was met with 2 defenders that just had no regard for the ball on that play. And the Falcons are just going to get a possession out of it. Does not look like they will get shots, as Duda will wipe up the floor. Called out of bounds on Keegan Phillips. They stop the inbound but are unable to get a possession out of it. Actually, the Falcons have another chance here to get it inbounded. Tossed out. Phillips. Going to find his way back out to the top and escape the trap. Washington goes down and outside. Duda for 2. Just a little bit long. Bounces off the backboard and out. A good look from Duda. Does not fall. Falcons still trail by 1. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half. Foul called. And it will be Phillips who is charged with the blocking foul. Held up top and tossed outside. It's Mitchell once again. Finds Calvin Payton. Puts it up. Duda is going to reel that one in and grab the defensive rebound. Falcons looking to get back on top. They still trail by 1 as we near the 8-minute mark. Washington caught a little bit off guard. Opts to not pull up with the shot. Finds Shirley. Finds Phillips. And in for 2. Shirley going to be credited with the assist. We haven't seen LJ Guinness. He got off to a rough start. It looks like he's waiting in the wings to come in. Last game, he had 13 assists for the Falcons. Unprecedented number. Washington tried to get it out, and it gets stolen away instead. That one way long. 2 poor shots put up from FNU on a couple of great opportunities. And even though they got the Falcons to force that turnover, Buford will pull up for 3 instead. Tipped out. Duda can't get a grab on it. Taryn Hamilton gonna find Latavius Mitchell down low, who will put it in for the 2 and have a chance for a 3-point play. James Agony Jr. going to check in for Keegan Phillips. Mitchell sinks that one. to make it the three-point play. They lead by 2 as Buford looks to answer, and Guinness comes in for the Falcons. Buford pump fakes. He gets down low with it, tosses it up for the 2. Agony tries to get a hand on it. Buford goes up for 2 instead. Agony going to be the one to toss it off of Wade Ailey, it looks like. May have been the last one to touch it. Florida College will get their possession back. 20 seconds on the shot clock, and it's Shirley who receives the inbound. He's left open, and Shirley takes advantage. 3 points for Shirley to give him 7 on the day. That one almost stolen away again by Shirley. Buford tried to get in there and help and was unable to do anything about it. Jason Danso now tossing it out. Looks like Florida Memorial will retain possession on that play. The bench of Florida College wanted it to be out of bounds, and it was not so. It's his Jason Danso. Larion Guinness charged with a push, and FMU will start right back where they were. Danso playing aggressively on Guinness. Draws it in. Now this is going to be FMU's third opportunity to try to inbound it as Keegan Phillips gives Isaiah Shirley a high five for the good play. That one slammed down hard. Latavius Mitchell puts it in for 2. He's got 9. Second slam. That one Buford puts it up for 2, leaves it well short. Falcons not shooting very well from inside. Foul attempted from Shirley. Wasn't able to get it. That one Diallo puts away for 2. Another slam. And Duda now with the one-on-one against Danso. Agony sets the pick. Worked all the way around. It's Shirley. It's stolen away, and he will get the foul call. Latavius Mitchell will be charged with it. With that, we're going to have our first timeout of the first half. 5 minutes, 22 seconds left as FMU leads by 3. A relatively low-scoring game. Right now, FMU leads the Falcons 26-23. Keegan Phillips is leading the Falcons so far tonight. He's shooting 5 for 6 from the field. He's got 11 points and 2 rebounds, and is 50% from outside the line. Isaiah Shirley, 3 for 4 from the field with 7. Neither team has given themselves a whole lot of opportunities. Only 24 shots on goal for the Falcons and only 21 for FMU. Right now, FMU is shooting just a smidge better. Falcons are 3 of 11 from outside the line. That puts them at 27%. And although FMU has only put up 6, they're still shooting 33%. They've made 2, and they're 100% on their 2 free throws. Right now, Florida Memorial with 7 turnovers, and the Falcons have scored 11 points off of those turnovers. They're averaging 1.5 points per turnover, which is truly, for FMU, the only reason that they are not ahead by 10 or 12 at this point is because of those turnovers, and they'll have to rein that in a little bit for the second half if they want to be able to extend that lead out to the 8-point lead that they had before. Phillips pump fakes on Mitchell. Guinness cannot hold on to it. Phillips calls it and knows he gave him a low pass. That one Mitchell holds outside. No pressure being put on Mitchell up top. driving down Hamilton. They're going to call the foul on Chase Hettinger, and Hamilton will have an opportunity for a three-point play. He's now into double-digit points. He's got 10, shooting 50% on 4 rebounds and 2 assists in these first 15 minutes. 5 minutes, 1 second on the clock left in the first half, and the Falcons now are trailing by 5, this to make it at least a 2-possession game. He will not make it. It bounces in and out. It looked good out of his hand, but does not go, and it's Guinness who will hold it up at the top. Hettinger swings around, gets the pass. He goes out to Shirley. Shirley pump fakes. Tries not to go in, finds Hettinger instead, and Hettinger will not be able to make it fall. Latavius Mitchell getting the rebound, bringing it down, all the way down, puts it all the way up, and just bounces out, and it's Duda who's going to come away with it, but he gets it stolen away. No kicked ball. Guinness going to get up to try and get in the way and is unable to do so, and quite a few unanswered points. That makes it 8 now that FMU has put up that the Falcons have not answered. Guinness finds Hettinger. And Guinness fouled on the outside. It went around the rim and out, but now he will have a chance for a three-point play regardless. He's looking at 3 free throws coming up shortly. Guinness makes 2 so far and has a chance for 1 more. Right now, he has not made one from the field yet in this contest. Just misses the last off the left side of the rim and out. Duda unable to grab it. FMU will get it. The Falcons are going to have to settle for 2. Diallo dumps it across to Winston Cole. Outside, Mitchell once again. Cole down low, up for 2, in for 2. They're going to call that no bucket. I guess what they're saying is when Diallo went up for it, the ball was already on the rim. And maybe used the rim to be able to put it in. Certainly FMU was not ecstatic with the call. Cooked him! And Guinness makes his first 3 of the evening. Outside, Mitchell. Pulls up from just beyond the free throw line. Duda cannot get it. Falcons struggling to get height down low against Mohamed Diallo. And understandably so, between Diallo and Mitchell, a lot of height. Looks like some words being exchanged between Guinness and Cameron Noel. I don't know if that's what the referee stepped in to say something about. That one, the miss from Noel. And the second one will be made. Cameron Noel just getting 1 of 2. They're going to give that one to FMU. Looks to me to be a makeup call from what just happened when they took it away from FNU. Regardless of whether or not that one was the right call, he certainly got an earful for it. This one, it's going to be Payton who goes down low. That one tossed way out. Payton was out of bounds. They did not call it. They did not see Payton. His entire foot was out of bounds, and the referee completely missed it. And FMU is going to get a bucket because of it. My goodness. 3 in a row. It's unfortunate to see that, and you hate to spend time complaining about calls, but when it's that blatant, you cannot ignore it. That one, FMU will not be able to hold on to as Calvin Payton tries to get in the way, but does not. And it ends up being Florida College's ball. It's Duda holding it up top. Phillips goes right back to Duda. Duda pulls up just short. Phillips wrestles it. Florida College is going to maintain possession, very clearly going off of Calvin Payton, much to his protest. Inside Hettinger, way off the left side. Not a great look from Hettinger. Shirley going to check in for Hettinger now for the Falcons. Mitchell spins around, no good. Phillips tries to wrestle it down. That one put back up, foul called. No shot. Looks like Duda's going to be charged with it. Falcons already up to 8 fouls. Hettinger with 2, Duda with 2, Buford with 2. Phillips and LJ Guinness each with 1. It'll be Taryn Hamilton who checks in for Wade Ailey. The second one, once again, is made by Diallo, missing the first and making the second. They lead by 6 over the Falcons. Duda looks to answer. Looks to find Shirley and can't find him. Phillips instead tosses it to him, and Duda just too strong on the open look. Phillips goes up and a huge block. Nowhere near the hand once again. My goodness, 4 botched calls from the same referee in the past 3 minutes. That is just unfortunate to see. This is Samaj Mentor, number 22, in for FMU. He makes his first opportunity from the line, giving him his first points of the game. 1:35 left as the Falcons are trailing by 7. This one to make it 8, and he's going to cash that one as well. A couple of good-looking shots from Mentor. Buford is going to get in the way. Guinness all the way around to Buford. Outside, Shirley. Shirley goes up. He's fouled and makes the bucket. Isaiah Shirley giving the Falcons some much-needed momentum. James Agony checking in now for the Falcons. minute 16 left. Falcons to get back within 5. Shirley has the opportunity here. He's not going to do it, and Agony is unable to grab it either. Minter outside, Shirley on him. Hamilton does not like it, tosses it out to Mitchell instead, and it's Peyton who holds it. Pulled up by Mitchell for his first 3. No good. Guinness going to grab the rebound. Under a minute left. Falcons with a chance to make it a one-possession game. Outside, Duda brings it all the way down, hands it to Agony, and Agony puts it in for the 2. A great look from Duda. Agony was calling for it the entire play, and Duda noticed, charged all the way down just to pass it right to him and set the pick. No backcourt called. There is Minter stepped out. They'd missed that one as well. 23 seconds left, 12 on the shot clock. Hamilton swings it around. It's Minter. All the way across. Mitchell goes down with it. Mitchell gets the 2. Clock is running. 7 seconds left. Double dribble called on LJ Guinness. 1 second on the clock either way. Pulled up. That one close, but no good. Calvin Payton unable to get his first points to end the half. Right now it's Florida Memorial who is carrying the offensive side of this game in the first half. Some excitement on both ends. We'll see if the Falcons can come back from a 6-point deficit when we return in about 15 minutes. Well, welcome back to the second half of Florida College Falcons basketball here against Florida Memorial. The Falcons trail by 6 after a rough offensive first half. Right now, FMU beating out the Falcons in the scoring column. Out of 32 opportunities, they've made 15, and the Falcons have made just 13 out of 31 from the field, and have certainly struggled a little bit from outside the line on 15 opportunities. They've only made 4. they've certainly sent FMU to the line more. FMU has made 6 of 9 attempts, and Florida College has only had 4 shot opportunities that they've made from the free throw line. One of those opportunities came from a 3-point foul that Isaiah Shirley received. And he was only able to convert 2 of those. And FMU gets it started with possession after Florida College won the tip in the first half. That one cashed. Quickly extends their lead. That's Taryn Hamilton tossing in the 2 to start off the second half for FMU. This is now tying the largest lead that FMU has had so far tonight. That one pulled up. Duda looks to try to answer and is unable to do so. It bounces in and out. That's Simaj Mentor, who holds it up at the top for FNU, and they'll work it around to find Hamilton. Outside to Mitchell. Mentor. Latavius Mitchell backs him down, puts up the 2 in front of Keegan Phillips. Now they have their largest lead of the game. At one point, within about the first 6 minutes of the first half, FMU was leading by 8. Falcons had answered and led by, at one point, 5 or 6. And then FMU gained it right back. As we ended the first half, FMU went on quite a run to lead the Falcons by 6 going into halftime. And now they've tacked on 4 more quickly here. Wheeled around, it's Mitchell. Duda boxes him out down low. Mentor settling it for Mitchell, who's going to find Calvin Payton. Mentor pulls up, pump fakes. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Phillips tries to get in the way. That one tossed outside. Mentor unable to get a shot off. Shot clock violation called. They will not call the foul. It looked like that was initially what the sideline referee was planning on. Chase Hettinger will return now for the Falcons after a rough start to the first half. We'll swing it around to Guinness. Outside, it's Duda. Duda's going to go across to Buford. Buford drains it for 3. Much needed momentum swing. Florida College improving their three-point statistics just slightly, up closer to 30% now from outside the line, but still struggling a little bit from all the way around the field. They're only shooting 41%. Against Southeastern on Saturday at the half, they were shooting over 60% from the field. And so far in this first half, we're only at about 40%. Part of that against Southeastern was the three-point work of Chase Hettinger. In that last game, as I'd mentioned earlier, he shot 100% in the first half. Had 16 points in the first half, had made every single opportunity that he'd taken at the basket, had made 2 from the field and 4 from outside the line, and had made every single shot. He has not done that so far today. He's only pulled up 3 times, all 3 being from outside the line, and has made just 1. Malik Buford just made his first 3-point and his first points of the evening. He's 1 for 8 from the field tonight. Keegan Phillips and Isaiah Shirley holding the Falcons together offensively. Phillips is 5 for 6, Shirley 4 for 5. That one tossed down low, blocked. Duda is going to be charged with a foul. That'll be Mohamed Diallo, who is sent to the line. Diallo's shooting 100% from the field. He's 4 for 4, 3 for 5 in 2 trips to the line. That one drained. That'll make it 4 for 6. And Diallo also has 8 rebounds and an assist on the evening. The Falcons have struggled down low against him. They just do not have the height, except for James Agony Jr., to be able to compete right now with Johnny Torrance Jr. being out with a concussion. That one, LJ. Outside, foul called. It's Samaj Mentor charge after shoving LJ Guinness. Buford holds on to it. Hettinger, double cover. Outside, Duda is left open. Duda drains it for another 3, and he knew it all the way. Trying to put the Falcons back within striking distance, and it's Taryn Hamilton who says no, sir. Puts up another 3 to answer right back, and they lead once again by 9. Duda wants to find Phillips, and he does. He's going to get it to Hettinger, who circles around. Phillips, pump fakes. Outside, Duda left open again, and Duda's going to make him pay twice in a row. A great setup by Phillips. Allows just a fantastic couple of shots from Duda. And now FMU needs to answer. Falcons back within 6 and a 2-possession game. Duda pushes it out, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now down to 5. That one's pulled up. Left short. Hettinger slaps it. It's Guinness. Going to try to find Buford if he can. That one to foul called. Samaj Mentor once again charged with the foul. Already has 2 in the second half. Those are his first 2 of the game as well. And Falcons now have possession, and with a 3 could make it a 1-possession game once again after trailing by 12 just a few moments ago. And it's going to be Guinness who settles it. Shirley is open. They work him to the other side. Duda. Phillips the last to touch it. They worked it to Duda down low. Had the handoff play ready for Phillips, and Phillips was not able to hold on to it. And it stumbles out of bounds. Mentor holding it. Payton does not get it. Ends up in the hands of Hamilton instead. It's across. Diallo dumps it back out. Left well short. Shirley can't grab it. Mentor cannot get down low. Hamilton up and in for 2. They're going to call a foul well after the bucket on Isaiah Shirley. That's going to give Taryn Hamilton a 3-point opportunity here. This would give him 18 on the evening if he is able to make this, on 5 rebounds and 2 assists as well. He makes it, 3-point play. And they are back ahead by 9 once again and push it out to a 3-possession game after the Falcons had a chance to make it just 3 or 4. A turnover and a missed opportunity on defense. Falcons struggling to make their play. That one, Hettinger gets his own rebound, goes out. Phillips outside, Duda. Gonna settle it out. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Duda peeks back and spots it to give the Falcons enough time to settle. 7 seconds now as Hettinger is going to look for it. Duda pulls up just off. Not a great opportunity, unfortunately. That one way outside. It's Guinness. Duda once again. That one's going to connect. They feed him again, and he drains it. They're back within 6. Taryn Hamilton was down court calling for it, but Mentor did not see it. Foul called on Keegan Phillips. Both Nate Duda and Keegan Phillips with 11 points, but unfortunately for both at 3 fouls apiece. They're going to bring both Phillips and Duda off the court. That one's missed, and Buford not ready for it, but luckily LJ Guinness gets over. That one under and no good. Hettinger not able to make something happen, and Hamilton is going to try to push down with it. He'll dump it back out. Diallo sends it over to Danso, and Danso is going to take some time here and settle it for FMU. Just over 13 left in the second half. That one tossed down. Agony charged with the foul. The foul from James Agony will send Wadey Ailey to the line. He makes the first, and he'll have an opportunity now for the second, which will be good. Full court press put on once again. We saw this in the first half from FNU. Shirley all the way across Hettinger. Guinness swings it. Buford, Agony. Guinness pump fakes. Tries to work it around, sees Mitchell waiting for him and opts not to. Buford is going to go up, ends up in the hands of Shirley after he tries to draw the foul. Shirley's going to go up, no good. Mitchell pushes Agony out and does not let him have an opportunity for it. That one, they're going to call it a tip. It was truly just a terrible attempt at a shot. I guess it might have been tipped by Shirley, but either way, it went straight up and he caught it again. He's going to hold on to it. Hamilton will give it to Danso. Back around Mitchell from outside, and Mitchell just not looking great from outside the line. He's been so good from down low. He's shooting over 50%, but now is 0 for 3 from outside and has not even connected with the rim on any of his outside the line attempts. The Falcons have certainly been giving him the opportunity, and we're seeing him try to take it a little bit more, and it's not paying off just yet. We'll see if that changes later on. Guinness pump fakes. Outside Buford. Buford will fake as well. That one tossed up for the 2. Agony cannot get a hand on it. It's Mitchell now outside Hamilton. Hamilton 4-2 from the elbow, drains it. Falcons struggling offensively to make things happen at this point. Buford with 3 crashing on him. He sees them converging. Guinness will fake. Find Agony. Hettinger in for two, much needed for the Falcons. They trail by 9, 55-46. FMU is holding a strong lead at about that 9 or 10 point mark for these past 5 or 6 minutes. It's put up to Danso. Outside Mitchell. He's just going to back Agony down in the paint. He'll go up for it. And he was stopped. They're going to call it for FMU. Off the hands of Malik Buford. No shot clock violation. The ball had hit the rim. They will put Duda and Phillips back in, as well as Sterling Washington, number 30 for the Falcons. That one finds Diallo. Now it's Danso. Dumping it across, and Calvin Payton is the one who puts it in for 3 and extends that lead to 12. Washington under double pressure. Washington wanted it back. Shirley goes down low. Shirley puts it in for 2. A strong finish in front of Diallo down low for the 2. They're back within 10. He's stopped on the way down. Pump faked and out. Pulled up from outside. Well off. Once again, FMU with 3 rebounds in a row offensively to be able to hold it together. Duda just not impressed by this backcourt defense. Just walks it down, and they seem to realize how unfazed he is and back up. The Falcons have a lot of work to do. That one's Shirley. Backs him off. Pulls it up and drains it for 3. He steps back. Jason Danso puts that one in. That one's up and good for 3 to answer right back Calvin Payton. Timeout called for FMU. FMU figuring things out offensively in this second half. They struggled at first, but now are up to 33% from the three-point line, and the Falcons are up to almost 41%. Meaning that they have converted 4 out of their last 6 from outside the line. But on the other side, FMU being held in there by the Falcons' inability to keep their hands off on offense. Right now they have 16 attempts from the free throw line, and they have made 12 of those. The Falcons have only had 4 opportunities to get extra points. And they've only made 2 out of those 4. And right now the Falcons just getting killed on rebounds. 31 rebounds for FMU, only 13 for the Falcons. 6 offensive against 12 for FMU, and 7 defensive against 19 FMU defensive rebounds. They just are not getting the possessions, and we'll see if they can turn things around here. Duda picks it up, slapped out of bounds. Wanted it so bad, it's Wade Ailey who was unable to hold on to it and instead slaps it out into the foyer here in Con. Looks like somebody's retrieving it. They'll bring it back for Duda to toss in for the Falcons. Washington. Finds Duda. Pressure put on Shirley. Left open again. 3 points for Shirley. That one outside again. And it's off. Duda unable to hold on. Diallo with another rebound. And a 2. Pressure put on FMU. double teaming at every opportunity. And it paid off on that one. That one is Florida College's ball. Simaj Mentor coming back in now for FMU. And it's a great job for Phillips to avoid a foul, but still cause the turnover and send it out of bounds. Washington will bring it down. Phillips sets it for him. He goes out, Phillips. Swings it around, Hettinger. Strong defense from FNU in this second half. It's Shirley. Pulls up for two, leaves it well short. Not a great look from Shirley to leave it that far short. At a time when they needed it, Shirley charged with a foul. That'll be Shirley's second. 8.5 left. FMU still leading by 11. And now with an opportunity to extend more down low. Once again, it's Diallo backing them down and putting it in for the two. Washington goes around the edge. He's going to drive all the way in. Toss it up. No foul. What a great defensive game this has been for Diallo. Only one foul, 10 rebounds. And the Falcons are just struggling to make anything happen down low because of that. They've gotten a little stronger, and that one actually is stolen away. Duda gets in the face of Diallo and blinds him a little bit. He couldn't see it. Duda's going to go down and get the easy two, skating through. Coach Repay will call a timeout for the Falcons. Isaiah Shirley is leading the Falcons in points with 17 right now on an assist, and Nate Duda still with a strong offensive performance. He's only 5 for 13 from the field, but he's got 13 on 4 rebounds and 4 assists, and Keegan Phillips has 11, shooting just 6 opportunities. He's made 5, one of them from beyond the arc, on 3 rebounds and 3 assists. And as we just mentioned, the Falcons still just getting pummeled by the basket. 13 total rebounds for the Falcons. How many for FMU? 34. FMU has almost tripled the Falcons in rebounds. And most of those have come on defensive rebounds. Out of their 34, 21 of those have been defensive. The Falcons just are not getting those putback twos like they normally do. And part of that is due to the people who are out. Stephon Martin still out with a hand injury. And as I mentioned earlier, Johnny Torrance Jr., who suffered a concussion just a few games ago, is still out as well. And the Falcons now are back within 11. It's a 4-possession game if some 3 points start falling. We'll see if they keep sending the ball to Shirley, sending it to Duda, who have been shooting well from outside. We may see Hettinger or Buford do their best to get hot later on as well. It's Peyton with it. Works it around to Mentor. Wadiele. Mitchell slams one down. He had the opportunity, and he took full advantage. A huge jam for Mitchell. He's had 3 already tonight that he has slammed down. And that re-extends to 13, FMU over the Falcons. That one out. Hettinger finds Duda. Duda's going to go down with it. Put it up for 2, just out the back left side. A good look, and is unable to cash it. This one's Peyton coming down with it. Foul called well after the play, and that one's going to be on Hettinger. Bleak Buford returning for Florida College. Seems like the air has been let out of their tires a little bit these past few minutes, just not doing what they need to do. And it's Mitchell who dumps it over to Mentor. Pulled up from the elbow. That one in and out and right back in. Calvin Payton with the initial shot. But it's Taryn Hamilton who will toss it in. He now has 20, and LJ Guinness gets a 2 to answer to get it back to a 13-point deficit. Almost 6 minutes on the clock now in this second half. Almost losing control of it is Payton. He's able to reel it back in before the Falcons can get a hand on it. Wade Ailey slamming one down, his first. Duda gonna push down with it. Finds Guinness. Guinness finds Hettinger. He almost gets it stolen away, but is able to get it back, and Buford will pull up for 3 on that opportunity. Phillips was coming in for the slam if it bounced off. Duda wanted that call. Jesse Repe getting into it with the referee. And it seems like the referee pointed almost as if to say, my bad, which you never want to see. A little bit of a miscue there as Mentor runs into Mitchell. That one blocked hard. Duda puts him on the ground. Another slam opportunity from Mitchell does not make it work. Falcons 2 blocks in a row between Duda and Phillips. And that was nothing short of necessary at this point. Hettinger may push it to Buford on the side. He finds Duda instead, who will pull up for 3 and drain it in the face of Samaj Mentor to get it back. Timeout FMU. Some determination shown by Duda on those last couple of plays. 2 blocks with some assistance from Phillips. Coach Jesse Repe following up on that conversation with the referee. After the full timeout, it'll be FMU's possession. It's Mentor who holds it. Finds Wade Ailey. Outside, Calvin Payton right back to Wade Ailey, who puts it in for an easy 2. Duda and Hettinger left down low with no help on the shot. 14-point lead for Florida Memorial. Hettinger tossing that one in for 2. Clean 2. That one brought down all the way from under. My goodness. Cannot believe that that shot went in off the top of the backboard. What a play from Winston Cole to get his first 2 of the game. Phillips leaves it short. No help down low. FMU with 4 in the paint. Florida College with none. And that is why they have been beating Florida College so badly in the rebound column. That one's stolen away. Buford gets in the way, hits it to Duda. And it's Guinness. He's going to find Hettinger. Hettinger putting it up, no good. Phillips not able to get up. A couple of clutch opportunities for the Falcons are just not falling right now. That one, Mentor, pump fakes. Looks like he wants it, but is a little bit afraid to take it, and smartly decides to burn some time. With a 14-point lead like this, you want to get as much time off that clock as possible. And he does a good job of settling it down, but now 3 seconds on the shot clock and nothing pulled up. Mentor will pull one up and make it from the elbow. Uncontested, and a timeout now from FMU. Now FMU is creeping closer to having actually tripled the Falcons in rebounds. They have 40 to the Falcons' 14. 25 defensive and 15 offensive against 8 and 6, respectively. And Florida College with 15 fouls. They just have had to be a little bit more aggressive in order to try and make up for that rebound deficit, and they are not making it happen, especially down low in the paint. And when they have had a couple of opportunities, now they've provided themselves with one from the steal from Buford, and Hettinger had an opportunity to put one in for 3, as did Phillips on the play before, and they just were not able to convert. We'll see if that changes in these last 3 minutes. Falcons have possession, but that is a hill to climb that they have in front of them. 16-point deficit, at least a 6-possession game. On FMU's side, we've had some very, very strong performances, especially offensively, one of which is from Taron Hamilton, who has 22 points on 7 rebounds and 2 assists. And then you have the rebounders of the evening, Mohamed Diallo and Latavius Mitchell, with 10 apiece in the rebound column. Heavy press put on up top. Outside. Dumped to Guinness. Buford. Pump fakes, goes in, puts up the 2, he's fouled and has a chance for a 3-point play. New faces in the game for FMU. J.J. Chapman, number 44. Maximo Moratinos in the game as well as number 14, Darrell Little Jr. Buford makes it a 3-point play. Falcons back within 13, slightly more manageable. Full court press tries to be put on, and that a pass way out. Falcons force another turnover. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to make something happen. And Guinness will bring it down for the Falcons. They need to convert on about every opportunity they have. That one put in. Guinness, solid 2. Full court press put on. Forcing the toss to JJ. And now FMU just has a chance to settle it. Shirley on defense, can't make anything of it. brought down. That one in for an easy 2. Nick Frazier, number 21, getting his first points of the game, coming in at the last second. Shirley fouled and in for 2. Again, creating a 3-point opportunity. And the Falcons now have a chance to get back within 10 if this is made by Shirley. Makes it slightly more manageable. This for Shirley to get to 20 points on the evening. He's going to make it. Timeout for the Falcons. They're back within 10 quickly. A 6-point comeback after a steal and a forced turnover with the long pass. I would imagine FMU may have their starters check back in. And they do just that. The entire squad is going to rotate back out after a couple of missed opportunities. Nick Frazier did put in a 2, which the Falcons, frankly, should have stopped defensively. Frazier, not the tallest guy out there for FMU, and was able to travel down and put one up on Phillips and Duda. Unfortunately for the Falcons, that makes it another possession that they'll have to overcome. Still a 4-possession game, and with just 1:32 left, it makes things a little bit tough, but not out of question. Crazier things have happened, and we will see how they finish up. FMU taking their time to get back out. Taryn Hamilton back in now. Full court press from the Falcons. Duda. That one's in. The 2-point missed. Duda gets a hold of it. Out of bounds. Foul called. And I don't know about that foul call either, to be quite frank. I couldn't have imagined a foul called where he caught more ball and less hand. But here we are. It's been that kind of night. Either way, it goes the Falcons' direction. That one's Guinness. 17 seconds and 1 minute to make something happen. 10-point deficit they're up against. Guinness. It's Shirley. Shirley goes down low with it. Tosses it way up for the 2. That one's hit out of bounds. It's going to be FMU's ball. Looks like Phillips was not able to get a hand on it. That one stolen away and right back for FMU, and that's Mitchell who has it. Foul called on Phillips. Latavius Mitchell, who has 17 on the night on his 10 rebounds and 3 assists, is 50% from the field, and now this will be his second trip to the line, his first time shooting 2. FMU in the bonus. He misses the first. Shirley, Duda, and Phillips all with 3 fouls, and they've managed to keep it at that. They've been at that for some time. That one in, just 1 point out of 2, and it's Guinness now. Needs to find somebody to put it in for 3. Dumps it to Shirley. Shirley is going to go down. Have the opportunity to put it up for 2. Doesn't make it. Foul called on Mitchell. This FMU team has been strong, especially in this second half, and they've been that way this year. They're nationally ranked at number 22 right now in the NAIA. And as we've seen tonight, they're there for a reason, catching a very hot Falcons team at an off night, or forcing them to have an off night for the first time in their past 4 games. Second made by Shirley to get it back to 10, but a tough road ahead now for the Falcons. Mitchell almost caught it. Shirley cannot force the foul. That one dunked. Shirley in for 2. 37 left, 10-point. And just an easy 2 put in. Falcons not giving themselves a whole lot of chances to make something happen right now. They've tried. Trip called on Guinness. It's going to put the Falcons in the bonus, so now Guinness will shoot 1 and 1. I'm afraid that might not be enough. They trail by 12, and Guinness will certainly need to make at least the first, maybe intentionally miss the second, and hope that the Falcons can get a rebound. And they are not going to get anything out of it, and that is going to be more than enough to seal the deal for FMU here. And now they will settle it. No shot clock, 20 seconds left on the clock, and they are just going to run it out for FMU to respect it and just run the clock out after a solid finish to this game. They're going to finish up with a 12-point lead. And what a great second half they had against the Falcons, who started out strong, led by 6 at one point in the first half, but Florida Memorial at number 22 in the nation was just too much. The final score, FMU leads 86-74. At the end of it, they both had 61 opportunities from the field. The exact same at the end of the day, but FMU made 56% and Florida College 47.5%. The name of the game was rebounds. 41 total rebounds for FMU and only 15 for Florida College. We will see Florida College again soon. They will be on the road this weekend before they come back here to Conn Gymnasium after a long stretch out on the road. With this game, it pushes them to 8-14 on the year. They still stand at 2-1 in conference play. They will take on New College of Florida at 4 p.m. on Saturday, January 25th. They will be away at Kaiser on the 28th as well, and again on February 3rd. They won't be back here until February 7th at 7 p.m. against Trinity College. So catch us back here. I'm Aiden Bassett here in Conn Gymnasium, signing off for the evening. We'll be back with more Florida College Falcons basketball in a couple of weeks. We'll see you then.